Kris Jenner's net worth proves the real power behind the Kardashians isn't fame, it's strategy. Kris Jenner didn't just raise a famous family, she built an empire. From reality TV to billion-dollar brands, she turned attention into assets and made Momager a global business title. So, how did she go from mother to media mogul? What deals, partnerships, and brand stakes built her fortune? And what do her homes, cars, and investments say about the woman who turned fame into a family business? Because in Hollywood, power isn't just who's in the spotlight, it's who controls the lights. Before she was the mastermind of one of pop culture's most profitable families, Kris Jenner was simply Kristen Mary Houghton, born November 5, 1955 in San Diego, California. Raised in a modest household, she learned early about work ethic and independence, two traits that would later define her empire-building mindset. Her life first entered the public sphere when she married Robert Kardashian, the attorney famously linked to the O.J. Simpson trial. Their marriage connected Kris to Los Angeles' elite, but it also gave her an insider's view of how media attention could both build and destroy reputations. When the couple divorced in 1991, Kris didn't retreat from the spotlight. Instead, she learned how to manage it. That same year, she married Olympic gold medalist Bruce Jenner, now Caitlyn Jenner, bringing athletic fame into the Kardashian orbit. But while the world focused on her husband's public persona, Kris began developing her own behind-the-scenes identity, one that would soon redefine celebrity management. Her big shift came in 2007 when Keeping Up with the Kardashians premiered on E! What many dismissed as another fleeting reality show became, under her strategic eye, a global brand platform. Kris wasn't just the family's matriarch, she was its CEO. She trademarked the term Momager, negotiated deals, and turned every headline, scandalous or not, into marketing fuel. Through savvy partnerships, social media mastery, and an instinct for timing, Kris used the show to launch and legitimize each of her children's careers, from Kim's fashion lines to Kylie's billion-dollar beauty empire. By the time most people realized what was happening, Kris Jenner had quietly built one of the most valuable entertainment franchises of the 21st century. Her evolution from wife to manager, and then to business architect, marks the beginning of her financial empire, or what many now call the Kardashian business dynasty. What began as a family reality show became a billion-dollar ecosystem, and Kris was the one writing the script. If you want to understand power in Hollywood, look past the red carpets and look straight at Kris Jenner's spreadsheets. Her entire fortune didn't come from starring in a show, it came from running one. Kris's business model is legendary. She earns an estimated 10% management fee from every major deal made by her children. That means when Kylie Jenner's Kylie Cosmetics hit its billion-dollar valuation, Kris got a share. When Kim Kardashian's Skims became a global fashion juggernaut, Kris profited again. Even Kendall's 818 Tequila, Khloe's Good American, and Kourtney's Poosh contribute to what could easily be described as the Kardashian-Jenner business network. This model made her the architect of modern influence economics, where family, fame, and commerce blend seamlessly. According to the Los Angeles Times, her role as manager and negotiator made her indispensable to each brand's success. She's the unseen shareholder in almost every Kardashian milestone. But managing isn't her only source of wealth. As executive producer of both Keeping Up the Kardashians and its Hulu successor, The Kardashians, Kris oversees content that still drives massive revenue through production rights and streaming deals. The original E! Series alone ran for 20 seasons, earning the family tens of millions and solidifying Kris as the woman who turned reality TV into multi-generational marketing. By 2025, Vogue Arabia and Forbes adjacent reports estimate her net worth at between $170 million and $200 million, a testament to her brand of business acumen. one where family loyalty and corporate savvy meet in perfect balance. And beyond numbers, she's created something even rarer in entertainment: sustainability. Her empire isn't dependent on one person, one product, or even one scandal. It's a system that keeps producing wealth year after year. This fortune wasn't inherited, it was engineered. But as every empire grows, so does the scrutiny that comes with it. For all her brilliance in business, Kris Jenner has never built her empire without critics watching closely. Her version of entrepreneurship, equal parts strategy, spectacle, and self-promotion, has drawn both admiration and backlash. From the very beginning of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, some accused her of commercializing her children's fame, transforming private family moments into public entertainment. According to the Los Angeles Times, detractors argued that the Kardashian-Jenner brand machine blurred the line between motherhood and management. Every relationship, milestone, and controversy became a storyline. And for some, that raised the question, at what cost? But if there's one thing Kris has mastered, it's controlling the narrative. She's publicly defended her approach many times, detailing that she didn't exploit her family's fame. She organized it. She took the chaos of modern celebrity and turned it into a scalable business model. Her influence even coined a new archetype, the celebrity Momager. Before Kris, there were stage moms. After Kris, there were brand managers with family ties. She redefined what it meant to manage talent, especially in an era where fame could be monetized across platforms, from reality TV to cosmetics to social media. Yet not everyone buys into the empire's glitz. Critics point to overexposure, questionable authenticity, and the toll of constant visibility. The family's every move, relationships, controversies, and business launches feeds an endless cycle of publicity that feels, to some, both exhausting and brilliant. Still, her impact is undeniable. In a time where celebrity influence equals economic power, Kris Jenner's empire has become the gold standard for how fame can be monetized, multiplied, and maintained. While the deals dominate headlines, the homes and assets reveal an entirely different side of her influence, the kind built not just on power, but permanence. If there's one thing Kris Jenner understands better than most, it's that a home isn't just a home. It's a brand statement. Her real estate moves are just as strategic as her business decisions, each property serving as both a personal retreat and a carefully curated backdrop for her empire. In Hidden Hills, California, Kris owned one of her most recognizable residences, an 8,860 square foot mansion she originally purchased for around $4 million in 2010. Years later, she listed it for $13.5 million, a staggering profit that reflects more than just good timing. According to Architectural Digest, the house embodied her signature style, modern luxury layered with comfort, perfectly staged for camera crews and family gatherings. But beyond its aesthetic, the property represented how Kris sees real estate, as content, as capital, and as continuity. Homes like this are more than investments. They're set pieces for the Kardashian-Jenner brand. Every corner, from walk-in closets to the gleaming kitchen counters, reinforces the visual language of the family's empire. Aspirational, sleek, and always camera-ready. She later moved into a new mansion also in Hidden Hills, built near her daughter Khloe's estate. This proximity isn't just convenience, it's strategy. Together, their neighboring homes form a private Kardashian compound, merging family life with brand synergy. It's where storylines unfold, deals are discussed, and social media moments are crafted. What's striking is how Kris balances extravagance with control. Her homes are undeniably grand, but never gaudy. They're designed to project success without alienating relatability, the very formula that defines her family's global appeal. Her real estate portfolio, then, mirrors her empire. Diverse, dynamic, and deliberately interconnected, Each address tells a story of reinvention and reward, proof that wealth, for Kris Jenner, is as much about legacy as luxury. And for someone who treats homes like brands, her travel and vehicles give even more clues about scope and ambition. For someone whose influence has defined a generation of celebrity branding, Kris Jenner's taste in luxury is exactly what you'd expect: calculated, polished, and quietly commanding. She doesn't just drive success metaphorically, she literally rolls in it. Kris was reportedly the first North American owner of the 2021 Rolls-Royce Ghost, a car valued at over $332,000. Its sleek, minimalist reveal perfectly mirrored her signature car. Understated on the surface, but built on unmistakable power. Her garage, like her business portfolio, is a statement of intent. Reports list Ferrari, Bentley, Range Rover, and Mercedes-Maybach among her collection, vehicles that reflect sophistication and dominance without ever feeling gaudy. But true to her reputation as the family's master strategist, Kris never lets the luxury upstage the image. Her travel habits and fashion choices are carefully curated extensions of her personal brand. Whether stepping out in couture or boarding a private jet, she presents a balance between visibility and mystique, proof that elegance can coexist with empire building. And that's the real genius behind her lavish lifestyle strategy. She doesn't just own luxury, she wields it. Every purchase, every appearance is a calculated move that reinforces her control over the Kardashian-Jenner narrative. In a world full of celebrities chasing attention, Kris built her wealth by mastering restraint, a rare form of power in the age of oversharing. Because when the spotlight stays turned on, the real power isn't just what you earn, it's what you control.